Welcome to the third video in this series, which describes the many features and functions of the Prestec Icon 100 press brake controller. In this video number 3, we discuss the making of a new part. The Icon 100 is operator friendly, offering 5 different bending modes to choose from: jogging, quick bend, coining, sketching with manual sequence, or sketching with automatic sequencing designed by the Icon controller itself. Bending in mode A using the jogging functions of the Icon 100 is a simple but accepted technique. It's often used on big machines where eye-bending to a template can get the job best done. From the home screen we can go to the jog axis by pressing the key to the right here. You'll notice that we see each of the active axes presented independently: Y, pressure, X, R and crowning. For this particular job we're going to set the X axis at 100. We can do that manually by selecting Move X, or we can just simply say go to 100. The X axis goes to where we want it to be. We can leave the pressure as it is, we'll leave the R axis at 10, and we'll leave the crowning at 0. From here on in, to make the bend, we can select the feed rate at any time during the stroke, and we can now say to the controller we want to move both axes, Y1 and Y2, down together. They can be moved independently on the synchronized machine. So to make the bend, we start going down. In this case we've gone down too far and the Y end of travel alarm has come up at 150 millimeters of stroke. We can go back up and out of that condition. That's all there is to bending in mode A, jog mode. Using the quick bend mode is very easy. We select quick bend from the home screen using this key. Notice that the run screen appears with the last used tooling already programmed into the job. All run screens have this general appearance, with the present axis positions set along the top of the page, quantity, count, and tonnage percentage set. This is for just one particular bend. The material parameters are set, which were the last material used on the machine. The axis positions are shown here and are in green and therefore ready to run. The fields below the axis positions are the set points or the desired dimensions that you want the machine to operate to. All active keys on Icon are color coded. Blue and green keys can be operator edited. Editing a blue key will cause it to turn green. After all, it is no longer a calculated dimension. Many other powerful features and functions apply to these run screens. For a full explanation, please watch video number 6. For this example, using quick bend, we run a single bend over 120 degrees, 2mm material, a dwell time of 2.5 seconds. We want to set the job with an X running at 132mm, R at 10. We are now ready to run this job, indicated by the amber light down here on the run key. Once we push this key, the Icon will set the axes up to these positions. We're setting run now. Notice the axes are changing position. They've found the positions they should be at. We're ready to run the job. Once we push the down foot switch, the y-axis will move down to the Y1 and Y2 set points, the dwell will time out, and then the y-axis will return back to top of stroke again, and the quantity count will increment by 1. As you can see, quick bend can give you fast and accurate bending. C, the coining function, is accessed from the quick bend screens. Under these circumstances, if you set the angle field to coining, then the step will operate the coining function. The Y1 and Y2 set points will be ignored, and the tool will descend onto the workpiece until it decelerates to a preset very slow velocity. At this point, the tooling is considered by Icon to be fully engaged and the downstroke is complete. After the dwell timeout, the tool will upstroke. If we look at two possible steps in quick bend, and we change this to 50 degrees and this to coining, and set the x-axis at the same so that it doesn't move, this would be a typical hemming program. An acute bend followed by a crush bend, acute bend followed by a crush bend. So once again we can see that using the quick bend function, making even complex shapes becomes very simple. Thanks for watching. Video 4 covers drawing and bending using the full functions of the Icon 100 and its graphics capabilities.